Everybody knows you're a hoe. I'm sorry. I try to be nice, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm just having fun. You know, it's really sad that like people gotta ruin shit. It really is. It's really sad. It's really sad. But anyway, it's all good. Some mothers do have them. Oh shit, this is funny. It's some fucking whack ass shit. This shit is so funny. Some people live a delusional life. They really do. Oh boy. A lot of delusional people in this world. It's not easy. That's good. I'm glad he did. He likes talking shit. That's a good thing. So that means he hasn't changed. So you see the place you just came from? The person is in there now. He got a lot of nerve coming over there after all she's done. Yep. Hey Tanya, how you doing? It's crazy how that person comes in there and like in front of all of us that we don't even like her. And she still comes in there. She's in there right now talking a whole heap of dumbass shit like she always does. I just read some of the things she said. It's like the girl is she just don't know how to act and she just loves attention. She's never gonna learn. Like she just comes in there. No. No, no, no. I don't know. That person you just typed to me, what's wrong with you, woman? That person's never been in my damn room. Sometimes I wonder about your brain, woman. I'll just tell you who the fuck it is. Fucking spell check doesn't want to do it. Spell check don't want to write hope. Here you go, love. Hope. I had to do it 3 times. Yeah, that's who it is. So now you know. Acting all innocent and shit. It's funny as hell. Hey Barbie, how you doing? B for Barbie. Tanya, you said energy is weird. Yes, it is. Energy's been weird for a couple weeks. Yeah, that person's cool. A lot of people don't know who we're talking about. That's why people in there are talking to her. But if they really knew, but see, people got to find out on their own. I'm not here to like tell people who to deal with and who not to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people know and some people don't know. But she's a dumbass bitch. That's what she is. She has the nerve to come in that room and act like she ain't done nothing. You know what it is? Because she never came in that room before. Never, ever came in that room before. I've been going in that room for weeks now since she's been back. And she's also in here, right? The person that a room I'm talking about. And all of a sudden, you want to come in that room because we're all in there now trying to be all cool with us. Bitch, you know what you did. There ain't no being cool with you now. And then you're in there blabbing your mouth again. Like it don't make no sense. Some delusional ass shit. Sailing sweet. Ruka, they're sending around the world. Beautiful scenery. Oh, nice, Tanya. That sounds good. What's up, Matt? How you doing, bro? How you doing, Bob? You good? Some whack ass shit. See, she didn't see me in the chat room all this time, so she must be waiting to see if I was coming in there. But I beat her at her own game tonight. It's just funny as hell. It's weird how people are, man. They just it's like I know she wants to start trouble. And like that's why I didn't go in there tonight. I didn't go in there. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay away, but I'm just gonna see what happens. And as usual, blah 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 about nothing. But anyway, I bring out my oracle cards. Well, like I said, you guys can get along with her, but not me. Hell no. Fuck that. Not after what? Not after all the shit that she's done. Like I said, you guys act like you don't even know. It's cool. You guys can talk to her all you want. But me, and there's a lot of people. As soon as she came in there, somebody left that don't like her either. So I pulled out this deck. I haven't used this deck in Lord knows how long. But this is a cool Oracle card deck, and I couldn't tell you the last time I used it, and I don't see anybody use this deck. No one. No, 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 no. I can't remember how this was. Okay, I got it. It's a nice deck though. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird deck, but like it's got like a lot of different things on it. See, look, shooting star confirmation. Then it's got the Wheel of Fortune, fate, the wishbone, affirmation. It's got a few cool cards in here. A lot of nice art. I couldn't tell you last time I used this deck. I really haven't. When I went upstairs, I said, let me get another one of these decks I got like over 100 decks, so I try to like remember to bring some down. So I remember today to bring this one down. I said, you know what? Let me get a deck that I haven't even used in like a billion years. There's some weird cards in here, but they might mean something to somebody. Okay, Tanya. You said, fuck it, I'm starting right on 100. I was going to have ice cream today, but instead I had a chocolate bar. I had to have one or the other. See, this card here, it's got feathers and it says message. Oh, boy. Unreal. It's really sad that people look for attention every fucking day with a different subject. One day is something, one day is something else, one day is another thing, one day is another thing, one day is another thing. And what people don't realize, people are going to realize it eventually. But people end up realizing it, that they can't have that person in your chat room because all they're going to do is promote negativity. You're going to feel that person's energy and it's going to drain everybody inside the chat. And it's sad that people don't pick up on it. I picked up on it from day one when that person was in here. And now they're in that chat room doing the same shit. And then she wonders why people get rid of them. She'll get fed up over. It's coming. Guaranteed. If you go look at her right now talking, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I made cookie brownies too. I made cookie brownies today, and I just had one before I came on here, and I gave some to my nephew and my sister. All right. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad, Lucky. I'm glad that you wanted to do that, and I'm glad everything's okay. I'm sure he probably feels the same way about the person that split us up. So he probably doesn't even talk to her no more. But it's all good. Even if he didn't and he's cool with me, that's all that matters. But people find out the hard way. But see, they won't come. See, the thing is, people. The most annoying thing is like the most annoying thing is like people are all cool, right? And then all it takes is one jackass to ruin things. and then try to like pick sides and all that bullshit and get everybody to go against you and all that. I never once told anybody pick my side. You choose whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? Even back then. Yeah, exactly. I lost a lot of friends because of her, because of TF. Yeah. And some of them came back, and some of them probably ashamed to come back because I had told them so. But they're probably embarrassed to confront me because they knew I was right about them the whole time. Hold on a second, my sister's texting. Um, Give me a second, guys. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I know, man. Oh, shit. Mm. I swear, all this time I ain't been online and nobody text me or said anything. Now that I'm online, everybody wants to text me and talk to me. So fucking annoying. This retrograde has made me so annoyed with people and everything in general. All right, cool. My phone has to charge. My phone was on 8%. Shit. Oops. All right. Okay. Now I'm ready. Oh wow, Tanya. Huh. Well, as long as you're all right, because I remember, like, isn't this the week that the boss is away and you have to play? Are the hoes aggravating you? Oh, shit. Yep, that's how it goes. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. Lucky, are you here? I just pulled your card. I'm gonna start off with you because you came in the room first. Get your pain in the ass out of the way first. All right. All right, Matt. Take care, bro. I know it's late for you. All right, this is your card, Lucky. Footprints, direction. And this card says, you have been wondering which way in life you should go, and concerns regarding family, career, or life purpose have arisen. The answer is this: go towards that which brings you closer to the divine. Seek that which you truly feel your soul, for this will show you the road to tread. Be careful, however, to understand what this truly means. The ego is a wonderful way of tricking you into dreaming up get rich quick schemes. The truth is always consistent and loving. Step into your soul, knowing and focus on your heart's passion, talents, and interests. These clues will put you in the right direction, point you in the right direction. Don't let anyone push you off your chosen path. You have an important decision to make. Always choose the road of peace and happiness. Release lack, release the lack mentality. Listen to your inner guidance. You are on the right path. So there you go. Footprints. So you gotta go in the direction you feel is best for you. Follow the footprints. All right, Tanya, you're next. And then Barb. You're welcome, Lucky. All right, Tanya. This is weird. I don't know why you got this card, but I don't know. We're gonna find out why you got it. Hey, Fever, how you doing? Okay, so your card, Tanya, is tarot guidance. Tarot leads you to guidance. I know you don't do tarot, but tarot could lead you to the guidance that you need. You're okay? Good, bro. Glad. So this says the tarot represents a life quest. Receiving this card lets you know that you are being called to your own quest. It's time to leave the comfort of your everyday life and do the unexpected. Don't play it safe. Instead, take up your sword and swashbucky, whatever that means, onward and daring to explore every avenue. But don't be fooled along the way, for appearances can be deceptive. Instead, trust the guidance of the tarot, will map which will map possible pathways for your personal growth and insight and will point you towards your very own holy grail. Once armed with information, you can go seek adventure and you will discover a you that you didn't imagine existed. It's time to leave your comfort zone. Your life mission awaits you. Learn the ancient art of reading a tarot deck and consult a tarot expert for guidance. An unexpected offer will be made. There you go. So you can use tarot as guidance or you can start to learn tarot. It's up to you. But this could mean like I know you don't do tarot, but this could mean like doing something different, like it says, you know? Yeah, get out of your comfort zone. Yeah. So obviously, you don't want to do tarot, but it's something else that you need to do to come out of your comfort zone. And you consult a tarot expert anyway. Actually, you consult tarot experts. Yes. Oh my God, my nose is itching. Somebody must be talking about me as usual. Yep. But there you go. That's just another confirmation. That's all. All right, Barbie, you're next. Barbie. You're welcome, Tanya. No problem. What in the world is this? How am I gonna pronounce this word? See, I haven't used this deck in so long. I don't even know what the heck it's got in here. I think I've used this deck probably once or twice in my whole life. I don't know how to pronounce this word, nor do I know what the hell it means. But it says Ogham. OG Ham. It says OG Ham. Ogham. I guess it's supposed to say Ogham. Nature is what it really means. Well, pertains to nature. But I don't know what an Ogham is or OG Ham is. But yeah. Let's find out. All right, Barbie. The mystery of the old ways beckons. Tap into the ancient wisdom of your ancestors and connect to the magic of nature. Embrace the delicious warmth of the sun, breathe in the purity of the air, and feel the earth underneath your feet. And cleanse yourself in streams and rivers. Remember, you are a part of the natural world. Through your lifetimes, you have accumulated great knowledge. Now seek the wise teachings of the trees. They are the wisdom keepers who have stood by silently witnessing every detail of passing centuries. Spend time outside with these gentle giants, and they hold the keys to your past. Allow them to unlock the remembrance you hold deep within. You are ready to be unleashed. You have Druid, pagan, and Celtic connections through your bloodline and past life. Time to awaken your magical abilities. Your soul calls you to spend more time outside in nature. Study the OG ham and become more environmentally aware. So I'm gonna Google OG ham because I don't know what it is and I want to know because it's bothering me. Okay, it means a ancient alphabetical writing system used by the Celts in Britain and Ireland, consisting of straight lines drawn or carved perpendicular to an AT and angle to another straight line. Okay, that's different. Let's see how you say it. Ogham, 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 Ogham. That's how you say it. Ogham, Ogham. So that's an Ogham. So I was totally wrong. It's pronounced Ogham. There you go. If Sue was here, she'd be on the floor laughing like shit. Yeah, it's a cool card. It talks about like your ancestors and your past life, and people before you helping you, being there for you, going out in nature, feeling like you have to go out there and take in the fresh air and just go outside and feel it. Yeah, it actually could mean that too. It's like Yeah, like a rune. Yeah, it's like a tech. It's like an alphabet like thing. You know, it's like an alphabet thing. That's what it says. It says like tattoos and shit like that too. So it's an alphabet or whatever it is. Hey, Fiona. Yeah, I was in there as well, observing. Oh, that's probably good, Barb, that you do that. You're welcome, sweetheart, anytime. Yeah. I learned something new today. Ogham is an alphabet and like a way a different type of thing, and it's to do with like nature and stuff too. So I learned something new today. Uh, Fever and Fiona. Would you guys like one of these oracle cards? It's called the Divination of the Ancients. It's a deck I haven't used in probably like umpteen years. So, Barb, what did you do today? Anything exciting? What you have for dinner? I had some beef kebabs, like steak kebabs today, with some green peppers, mushrooms, and cucumber and cherry tomatoes. It was absolutely delicious, and some rice. And I think I'm gonna have that meal again, maybe next week. It was that good. I love eating like peppers and mushrooms and cucumbers and cherry tomatoes and just vegetables with meat and rice. I like that. That's like one of my favorite meals. Actually, I'm gonna give myself a card. Oh, that sounds good. Fried chicken strips, parsley, potatoes, broccoli, and honey. Nice. That sounds good. Looks like we both ate good today. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Right now, it's me and Mystical live. Oh, cool. A trucker and a farmer. All right. I have an interesting card here. Let's see. Oh, nice. I normally don't have like cherry tomatoes or anything like that, but it was on the skewer. So I said, you know what? I'll eat them. And I'm glad I did. It was nice. I'm actually surprised I don't have indigestion. So that's a good thing. All right, this is my card. It says dictionary communication. And this card says you are you are overthinking things. Stop trying to analyze every conversation, every word, every thought. It's time to shift from the control of the logical and analytical left brain and explore the creative, intuitive right brain, which will help you find clarity, inspiration, and a peace of mind. This message also serves as a reminder to listen to others, particularly when they are offering help. Be careful not to dismiss advice, for often it comes as the answer to your prayers. You are like a closed book, and people find it hard to read you. Ain't that right? It's time to open up and share your thoughts and feelings, as this will bring a greater understanding and deeper meaning to your relationships. Yeah. Listen well, as important words, be they spoken to you by a friend or stranger, or written down and placed before you in a note or card, will point you to your next step. Try to understand someone else's point of view. Meditate to quiet your mind and speak with confidence. Your life purpose involves writing and public speaking. Ain't that some shit? I always write down things all the time, and I definitely public speak all the time. And these past few days, I've been really uh, overthinking and trying not to overanalyze things, and I've been definitely expressing myself. And sometimes I don't like to do that. But yeah, it's all good. Can't believe it's midnight already. She said I can't spell worth of shit. I don't even know what the hell a hominy is. I'm gonna learn something new again. I just learned what OG ham is. Yeah. Oh, okay. My mom eats that. Dried corn kernels. Yeah. That's a Portuguese thing. Portuguese people love that. It says Mexican style, but my mom has the Portuguese version. My mom eats that all the time. I never knew what it was called. Cool. Now I know what that is. I haven't seen my mom eat those forever. She used to boil them all up in a big ass pot and eat them. Oh yeah, so that way it cooks in the bacon grease. Yeah, that must be tasty. I need to get some bacon too. Shit, I forgot. It's all right. I'm gonna go shopping tomorrow morning. I need to get up tomorrow morning and go shopping. I went shopping today, but I didn't get everything I needed, and I knew that was gonna happen. I wrote things down. I got some things there were. Then I saw my friend there, and we started talking. And then I'm like, I need to go. You know, if I can find some, yeah, sure, I'll get you some. I actually haven't had peanut butter in a long time. But when I was younger, I used to eat. My mom used to chop up carrots, and I used to dip the carrots in the peanut butter. And I also used to when I was in the army, I made peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like every other day. It was so good. But I like the peanut butter with the nuts in it. I think Jiffy peanut butter makes it. That's nice. I love that. I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in years. And you know what else I used to do? I used to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I used to put banana in there. I used to cut up the banana in circles, like like, and I used to put them all over the sandwich, and then bang, peanut butter and jelly and banana, and I would toast the bread. I used to eat that for lunch sometimes. I don't know if I ate that right. If I ate that, I'd probably have a shit fest. I don't know if my body can handle that. Yeah, that's true. That's a good way. That's a good idea, Tanya. Regular butter doesn't have much of an expiry date either. Mine's about to expire next week, August 10th. My butter expires. It's only like 2 months or something like that. And if you don't look, I'm telling you, the grocery store can trick you because they have like things on there, you know, and like you'll see it, and it's like you see the date, and you're like, no, no, you ain't tricking me. I went to go buy a brand new thing of butter and it said August 30th. I'm like, that's only a month away. I can't use all this butter in a month, you know? I'm like, hell no. Fuck that. Yeah, that's it is tasty, yeah. I wouldn't mind getting some peanut butter. I would not mind getting some peanut butter. I like peanut butter. Hey Dan, how you doing, bro? Hey Juicy, how you been? I never tried almond butter or almond milk. I never tried. I've had coconut oil and that with coconut or milk. I mean, you know, yeet, yeet. It's my boy Oos. You know, one of my friends that used to come in here, she used to call me Uso because her husband was Samoan, and she used to always call me Uso. And everybody's like, "Why the fuck is this person calling Mark Uso?" And then one day somebody said, "Oh, you're calling him brother," and I'm like, "Yeah, don't you watch wrestling? Like, come on, man." You gotta squeeze it. You gotta crunch it all up. Or you know what you do, Fever, is you feed the cow almonds, and then it turns into almond milk. That's how you get chocolate milk. You give a cow chocolate, and it comes out in chocolate milk. You didn't know that, bro? Ah, shit, man. Yeah, I'm the honorary oos. I'm the original oos. Ooh, so I'm actually a big wrestling fan. I still watch wrestling till today. I stopped watching it for a little while because I was like heartbroken when my wrestler died. I'm an Ultimate Warrior fan. That's my favorite wrestler ever. He was like I worshipped him like Jesus. So I like watching all the old clips of him and stuff. And then he started a podcast and he started dissing all the wrestlers and shit. It was pretty funny. See, Hulk Hogan died. A lot of people talking shit about him. A lot of people hate Hulk Hogan right now, even though he's dead. They've been talking a lot of shit about him. Like when somebody dies, just leave them alone. You know, like who cares about what they did and what they said? You know, just move on about it. No problem, Lucky. We know how you are. You get distracted. Yeah, I know. If you were turning it to butter sounds strange. There's a lot of dumbass shit that they do. I've drank like milk all my life, and I've had lactated milk. I've had regular milk. You know, I don't really care. Like, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you eat or drink. You're gonna die anyway, man. Like I don't know why people are so cautious when they eat and drink things. Like it's just like a person who smokes dirty cigarettes all day. Like you can smoke right up, you know. You can smoke right up until you're 90 and still not die from anything related to that cigarette. It's all about your body and how it contains it. Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. Um, I never liked Hulk Hogan anyway. I was never a fan of his. He was like one of those like after listening to the Warrior talk about him and hearing all these podcasts, like when podcasts became a thing, I was on here on YouTube listening to those wrestlers diss the shit out of Hulk Hogan and saying how much shit he did to them and what he's done to people and everything was negative. Not too many people had good things to say about him, especially the Warrior. And And when the Warrior beat Hogan in WrestleMania 6, it was the best day of my life. Like when I was in school, because everybody was a Hulk Hogan fan except for me, because I loved the Warrior. People thought the Warrior was a crackhead steroid wrestler, right? But not me. I loved him to death. So when he beat Hogan, I came to school and I had all my Warrior shit on and all that stuff, and they would get all mad at me. Yeah, yeah. Hollywood Hogan was more entertaining. Yeah, yeah. Hulk Hogan was like the icon of wrestling. If it wasn't for him, there would be no wrestling, right? I understand that. But one of the best matches he ever had was with the Warrior, by far. Because that was the first time a wrestler held two belts at the same time. So for me, it was like my glory. Mr. T was cool. I used to like the A Team. I know he was in wrestling and in Rocky and all those movies and shit. And he was like him and Hogan teamed up and stuff. But Mr. T was cool. I used to love the A Team. I used to watch that shit religiously. That was one of my favorite shows back then. Mr. T was so funny. Yeah. Yeah, there were so many cool wrestlers. I've always been a big wrestling fan. I actually recently got back into it because like I said, when the Warrior passed away and the Warrior got in trouble and I stopped watching it, you know? And then he came back and then he went to like WCW and fought Hogan again. And then after that he went missing again and then I see that he did a comic book and then I was very biased against every other wrestler. I only wanted to see the Warrior. Like that was my idol and my and the love of my life at the time, you know. I worshipped him. I wanted to like be like the Warrior all the time, you know. But before the Warrior, um, I liked other wrestlers. I never really was a Hulk Hogan fan because I don't like to be a fan of what everybody else is, you know. But there was a lot of wrestlers that I liked. Jake the Snake was one of them. Roddy Piper, yes. But I like Junkyard Dog. That was one of my favorites too. Cause he came to Bermuda and I met him. He was one of my favorites and Hacksaw, Jim Duggan and all those guys. A lot of the older guys were like guys I rated and loved. I liked all the tag team guys. I could name them all. I was a wrestling freak. But now I'm watching it, it's a lot more talking, a lot more it's more of a soap opera. It's more of like, a lot of talking, a lot of bullshit. The matches are really cool. A lot. Then the women are awesome. The women wrestlers are like really, really good. I'm actually shocked on how good those women are, how agile they are, how good they are of a wrestler. They're really good. I'm really like shocked at the women wrestlers. Because back then there wasn't that many women wrestlers. There's a handful of them. But now there's like so many women wrestlers. It's amazing, and they're all good. They're good, really good. Yeah, the women are lit. I love all those women are so cool. I like Rhea Ripley, even though she looks like a crazy ass bitch, but she's good. She's a good wrestler. There's a few of them that I like. Those girls are good. Yeah, mommy's good. I love mommy. She's my favorite woman wrestler right now, all because she's like crazy and she makes me laugh. She does a lot of dumb shit, but she's cool. She's my favorite woman wrestler. But I like a lot of those other girls too. I like the one with the caution tape that won the title the other day. I can't remember her name. I don't really like Stephanie that much. I've never been a fan of hers, to be honest. Hey, Starlight. Yeah, Dan, you remember that Big Moolah? Oh shit. Yeah, I watch the girls all the time. Yeah, Naomi, that's her name. The caution she whereas she won the title, right? The lot that chick. She's good, you know. She's really good. She's got some hot moves. Her and Bianca Blair or whatever. Bianca Belair or something like that. That chick with the long like hair that she whips people with. That chick is hot too. She's good. All those girls are good. I don't. None of them are trash. They're all good. Like they're all really good. Like I study that shit. I'm like, fuck, these women are really good. They got some hot moves and shit. Very agile, jumping off the roof, doing backflips and shit. I'm like, damn, where the fuck were these women at back in my day? Bar. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like Bianca Belair. She's a good wrestler. She got some hot moves too. I like a lot of those girls. They're all good. Even the champion, that Tiffy Time aggravating chick. Her voice is so aggravating, but she's good too. She does all that backflips off the top rope and shit. That's just crazy. Yeah, all the fighting shit's still out there. Those people need money. Lucky. Those people need money. See, they live a luxurious life. They gotta pay for that shit. They got kids. When you're a millionaire, you gotta live that aggravating. Yeah, you gotta live that that life. Yeah, her voice is aggravating as shit. When she's on the mic, I'm like, damn girl, you're annoying as shit. But she could wrestle though. She's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. So they gotta, that's the thing. You make a lot of money in sports and entertainment, but you gotta keep it up, cause that money goes. You can have all the money in the world, that shit's still gonna keep going. Those guys don't go to McDonald's. They don't go to the grocery store and make their own food. They got maids and chefs and gotta pay those mofos. They got big ass houses that need maintenance. More money, more problems. So they got it. They need to get some money somewhere. Some of them are still broke as shit. Some basketball players that made millions and millions of dollars are broke, and I can't understand that. A lot of basketball players are broke. A lot of sports people are broke, and they made millions. I don't know how the fuck like you waste all that money. Crazy. Well, he did it to himself by politics. That's what it is. It's not politics. It's a pile of tricks. That's what I call it. That's why a lot of people hate Hulk Hogan right now because he joined Trump's team. See, so they're like, "Fuck Hulk Hogan. I don't like him anymore." That's what they said. Hogan dealt with Trump. We don't want him. And then look, man. Yeah, that's what I call it. A pile of tricks. You're right, Juicy. It is bad money management. That's a lot of people though. You don't have to be a millionaire to have bad money management. Anybody can be a bad money management person. You know, the biggest problem I feel with people who waste money and have money and go broke is you live amongst your means. Like you don't need that thing. You want that thing. Like I don't need all these freaking hats here. I don't need them, but I want them. But if I cash them all in, I'm gonna make a couple. I'll make a good bit of money. But see, I can afford to have those hats now, but I couldn't years ago. But I can afford everything I have because I pay my damn bills and I worked hard. so I can spend some of the money that I worked hard for. But then you get people who like, no, no, fuck that. I'm gonna spend every last dollar I have because I can die tomorrow. What happens if you live another 20 years? Where's that more you can get the money from if you can't work because you're old? Nobody thinks about that shit. All right, good night, Barb. Take care. Get some beauty sleep. Good seeing you always. Thanks for hanging out. They got calm by sweet talking brokers. They got $50 cars. Yeah, I know. Yep, you're right, Dan. They do. But like there's a few people that I know that like in the sports industry that they invest their money into a business and they make a lot of money in their businesses and they use some of those millions of dollars to invest in things to give them money back. So they're always gonna make money. You can't think that your money you have in your bank is gonna give you interest and then you're gonna live off your interest. Sometimes it's that way, but not all the time. It ain't gonna be that way unless you have a bank that gives you a lot of interest. And then they're gonna find a way to fuck you over anyway. And sometimes if you deal with that interest, it might be like to a point where it's only gonna last so long. Yeah. See, investing in real estate is only gonna benefit you if you're renting. If you rent a place, like for instance in Bermuda, if I had 5 houses and I rented them all out, you know how much money I'm gonna make every month? And right now you make a lot of money if it's an Airbnb. That shit's gonna be going every week. Every day somebody will be in it. But the thing is you gotta spend money to make money. So you gotta spend money on people to clean the house, maintain the house, property management. You gotta spend money on your own bills and the taxes of the house and everything else. So you're gonna make money, right? You're gonna make money, but you gotta know how to manage it. That's where the management part comes in. You know, just as much. Or people think, oh yeah, I'm gonna make 50 grand every month on renting these houses. But what about when comes time to do everything, to maintenance everything? You're gonna spend thousands of dollars to fix shit. A house don't stay the same all the time. A house is very expensive to own, especially here. But you can definitely make a lot of money. Yeah, Starlight is sad. I think Honolulu and Hawaii is in a lot of trouble. I think it's over by Hawaii or something, or Honolulu, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's a big tsunami going that way. It sucks. I hope everybody's gonna be okay. It's that time of year when all this shit happens, man. That's why I fear next month and onward, because it's been very hot, and when it's hot like this, hurricanes form, tsunamis, earthquakes, all that shit goes crazy. That's why I'm not looking forward to the next 3 months. I pray to God every day that we don't have no hurricane come here. Yep. I just hope everything's gonna be all right. I mean, I would not want to be. I mean, when we get hurricanes here, man, I'm like, no way. I'm like, please no, please no. Last year we had one and one only, thank God, and it came early, like end of August it came, and I was like, thank God it's coming early and don't come back. This year I want 1 year where we don't get nothing at all. That'd be a blessing. That's one thing I fear. That's the only downfall of living here in Bermuda is hurricanes. That's the only downfall of living here. That's it. That's the only thing I fear is hurricanes. Because I've been through a lot of them and it's not fun. Dan, you said Steve mentioned anything? Nope, not yet. There's an earthquake in Russia? Really? I didn't see that. I wonder why Russia. Hmm. So that happens when you're a fucked up country. Oh, wow. You see, I'm just curious. I'm not sure the area. Oh shit. So did Russia get affected by it pretty bad or no? Oh yeah, here it is right here. 8.8. Holy shit. There's a guy talking about it now. Russia earthquake 8.8 magnitude tsunami warning. OMG. 8.8. Dang. That's pretty bad. Did you see this jackass that went viral? He gets arrested. He's on a UK flight and he's shouting out Allah Abakar, death to Trump. These people are really delusional. They got that TDS. I never seen people that's so delusional in my life. How the hell you gonna go on an airplane, right? And talking about you're threatening to bomb a flight. Like who the fuck does that? What the hell is wrong with you people? Why would you want to blow up an airplane with people in it? Why don't you go blow up yourself if you're not happy with your life? You jackass. I saw the video earlier and it just came up again on my feed. And I'm like, this guy, if I was in that plane, I would have beat the living shit out of him. And that's what happened to him too. Somebody took him down because they were tired of listening to him. They pinned his ass down. If I was in the flight, I would have knocked his ass out. He would have been asleep the whole flight. When he woke up, he would have been in handcuffs. Stupid ass. People are this retrograde has made everybody go nuts. Like literally go crazy. Thank God I'm staying sane. All right, Juicy, good seeing you. Sending you positive energy and peace. Same to you, Juicy. Thanks for popping by. I appreciate it. Yeet. Yeah, I mean, Yeet. Mm-hmm. People be like, what the hell is Mark talking about? I'm doing what a wrestler does. And he goes, yeet, Uso. I'm trying to read the rest of this chat. I gotta make everybody laugh, you know? Have a good time. It's sad though, you know, Fever? It's really sad that that happens. That's just stupid shit, like, you know? I just don't get it, you know? I don't get how you get on a flight and do dumb shit like that. Like, where do you think you're gonna go if you do shit like that? You're going to jail, and you're never gonna fly ever again. They're gonna make sure you suffer because you're not just threatening a life; you're threatening hundreds of lives. I don't know if he was drunk and high, but that ain't no excuse to talk like that. Is like he didn't look drunk or high, but he was one of those like weirdo type guys, man. But I saw the video. A guy grabbed him and took him to the ground. And I was like, good. People get tired, you know. They're like, yeah, you're talking shit, bro. It's time for you to go to sleep. Thank God that shit never happened to me on no flight. 'Cause as soon as I hear somebody talk reckless like that, I'm gonna warn them. I'm gonna say, look, bro, you need to sit down and shut your mouth. If not, you're gonna go sleep for the rest of the flight. So you have two choices. You shut up or you're gonna get shut up. And I'll look around, and if some big dudes are around me, I say, who's in? You guys, you ready? Let's go tackle this moron and slap the shit out of him. And I'll tell this the lady, the stewardess or whatever you call her. I'm gonna tell her, you got some tape? I tape his ass up, tape his mouth, and that's it. He ain't saying nothing for the rest of the flight. Enjoy your flight and shut your mouth. That's what I would do. He'll think twice about doing it ever again. And that's what people need to do. They need to stand up and face people like that. Don't even let him get another word out. What? Knock his ass up. Yeah, I know. They can be. But you know what? You can't. I know so many good people, and it ruins it for like the whole race. And I don't like when people do that. You know, I can't stand like the minority ruining it for the majority. That's why it doesn't matter where they're from. It's the person. Like the person's always gonna be at fault. And sometimes, you know, there are different races, there are different countries, and we pinpoint those things. And I know a lot of people from there are stupid and they do act crazy, but everybody, all these people do. Every country has these idiots and people that do stupid shit. It's just dumbass shit that people shouldn't be doing. People are going nuts for no reason and, you know, fighting and saying stupid ass shit. And a lot of it's because of like a president of the United States that's not even in your country. How the fuck you on a UK flight talking about fuck Trump and I'm gonna bomb this aircraft? What the hell does Trump have to do with you on that UK flight? Were you dumb? We up that obsessed with this man? That man ain't doing nothing wrong to you. That's what I don't get about these people. You're here making off about a president of a country that you don't even belong to. And then when other presidents before him were doing dumb shit, you weren't gonna bomb nobody then, innit? You just wait for somebody you don't like. Shut your ass up. People are making such a big deal about a president. Man. Here in Bermuda, I don't even care about my president. I see him, I don't. I don't give a shit about him. He ain't none of my company. As long as he runs the country and does his thing, I could care less. I'm not gonna go bomb something or ruin something because of him. I ain't worried about that guy. I'm worried about paying my bills and living my life and staying healthy. The last thing on my mind is politics or a president. But these people, they're so obsessed with dumb shit, it don't make no sense. I really don't understand these people, how they think. You go to sleep and wake up and think about that guy all day? Man, live your damn life. You're in the world for so long. Like, why don't you make the best out of it instead of worrying about somebody else? I could care less. I'm in Bermuda and I don't give a shit about what any other country does. As long as it ain't affecting me, then I'm good. All I gotta do is pay my bills every month so I don't go to jail and I don't get in the credit association. That's all that matters to me. Pay my bills, work, make money, have fun, stay healthy, and I could give a shit who's running. That shit don't make no sense to me. You're that obsessed about that shit? Well, then why don't you go run for government then? Go change everything to see how life is. Dumbass. English people are the funniest when they're at a football game. When they do all their chants and they diss the other teams. That's when English people are at their best. That's their funniest part of their life. Is when they diss each other's team. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. It's 12:40 in the morning. I need to get my ass to bed. And see, Diamond's not acting crazy tonight. See, so she must have had uh, heartburn, like I said. See, today she doesn't have heartburn because she didn't eat none of that shit, and she's perfectly fine. See, that's what it was. You're welcome, Lucky, and thanks for talking to Frankie and bringing peace between us. I appreciate that. You know, and see, I was right. It's all because of TF. See? But I'm glad though. I'm glad we guys is cool now. And watch out for that person that I told you about. She be on some whack shit. She has a lot of names. But yeah. Watch out for that other freak that I told you about. She's still like she's still over that place, still running her mouth. For like a whole 2 hours now she's been over there. Blah 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 blah. She be over there going crazy. If you look at all the things that she says, you be like, what the fuck this woman talking about? It's funny as shit. She said in the chat that she has a new spirit guide. I almost fell off my chair. Oh, my fucking shit's funny. Some people really live in a delusional world. They really do. Who the fuck says shit like that? Guess what, everybody? Guess what I found out today? I have a new spirit guide. And nobody said anything to her. Wow. Some people really are like in their own little world. Anybody want to be a spirit guide, woman? All right. There's nothing wrong with keep searching. Don't depend on one thing. You got to keep going. Remember the card you got today. Footprints and direction. So if you think that you have to do that, then that means they want you to do that. There's nothing wrong with trying more and putting in more applications and more things. If you wait for a job, you'll be waiting all your life. But the next thing you know, you'll go apply for something else or just happen to talk to somebody and bang, you got a job. It's life, you know? It was just like me. I was working at a bullshit job, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna start my own business. Fuck this shit. So I went to the payroll tax place in the social insurance office. I sat down with this nice lady. I'll never forget her as long as I live. And she goes, how can I help you? I said, I want to start my own business. She goes, oh, great. Fill out these forms, do this, do that. You got to pay this fee, and I'll sign you off. I'm like, are you serious? It's only going to take like a couple minutes. She goes, yeah. I said, okay, cool. So I sat there, wrote down my business, Mark's Maintenance, bang, filled out all the forms, and I've been on my own for almost September will be 18 years I've been on my own. Have my own business. See? But if I didn't take the initiative to do it, I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't have my own business. Same thing here. If I didn't come on here and my friends pressured me to come on here to do this work, I would never be here. So you gotta listen to your friends. Go for it. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Good night. It's Marky. No, I'm not a rapper. All right, guys. Well, there you go. See, your friends might be helping you out. My friends helped me. If it weren't for my friends telling me to come on here and do psychic stuff, I would never be on here because I didn't never wanted to do it. Same thing with my business. Nobody encouraged me to start my business, only my sister. Everybody else like, no, no, it's a recession. You're gonna fail. Oh my God, it's not gonna be no work. I said, okay. And I still did it. And I still succeeded. You gotta keep doing. You gotta make life the way you want it. Like your card says, follow your footprints and your direction. Understand? All right, Diamond's getting up now. I'm gonna take her out to pee, and then we're gonna go sleep. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Come on, baby, you ready? We're gonna go pee pee.